Tantan Totamak, Joshua Whitehead Nitsigasan, Peguis First Nation, Treaty 1 Ochinia, but I'm currently residing in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Treaty 7, aka Mohkinstsis, as part of the Blackfoot Confederacy. And I'm just here to welcome you and note that you are watching Poets House Presents. So I'm going to be reading an excerpt of poems from my debut poetry collection, which came out in 2017 with Talon Books Press in Vancouver, BC, Canada, entitled Full Metal Indigiqueer. So ideally, this is a longer collection. All the poems kind of bleed together. It's kind of maybe an epic narrative, I would say. But I'm just going to read a few excerpts. So this poem is titled "To My Mister Going to Bed." John, so over John, so over downloading elegy software secret to the roof of this PM installation complete. The best part about having no body is that I cannot be shamed. You cannot riddle your guilt on my skin. I have no fragility like your body does. I see, say, shame oozing from your belly button, history bubbles in the curls of your eyes. I see empire in your nail beds. Here I am, though I am machine. You cannot download me when you enter me. Do not decode my DNA as an HTML story underscored with red lines. There are blood tests for that. Here's my biology: biograph me, bios degrade, bios luminescent, bios hazard. I am toxic and disease. Kiss me and catch a cold of shame. Do you feel that old burn deep in my orifice? ? What does it feel like to sweep buds against the cutting edge of history? ? The rectum is a grave. Come in me, fill me up, breed me to see yourself in another. Does this satisfy your futurity? ? I am faceless. I am no one. I am non-human. I perform pleasure on your head. Signal consumption, consolation. Shame on you, little man. Suckle on my nipples. They are made of the finest latex and nanotechnologies in cyber reserve sphere. Let me tell you, it's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault. The crisp green Elizabethan bills in your faucet wallets tell me otherwise, though. There is no safety word here. You are on the precipice of sex. I am Una's lion. I am Sans joy, Sans love, Sans boy. I am the real fairy queen, femboy fatale, the green blade of grass that castrates Whitman endlessly. Do you still want to dream of me? ? Tell me, I didn't think gay natives still existed. When I press my bone against your hip, are you performing pale ontology? ? Or sleeping with a ghost? ? Tell him, look me in the eyes and laugh. There is nothing to see. When you peel off the skin, I am the one without a face. I say, hey cousin, you ever seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? ? Feel them shiver in the sheets. Tell them, my boy, I am a leather face. My face is a mask proliferation of masks that you sewed onto my head to say, this is you. Here you are, painted with the coarse brush of Canadian history. When you sit on my face, you sit on my lands. Feel me rim your office. My tongue is a wheel that plows your lands too. I am birthing my children here. Corn, wheat, barley. These are mine to love, not yours for giving. Thanks. Say, when you enter me by word, by breath, by X, you're sitting on a tombstone, you're sexting in a grave. Ask, am I still sexy now? ? Let him finish. Slurp my body like a yolk. And when he wraps around me like an oyster, I wrap my arms around his chest. Pandora, box of wonders, box of cosmos, box of whiteness, and I pinky swear. Dangle my fingers, reanimated corpse, and ghost dance on its back, man. It goes. The second one is called You Tell Me You Love Me Between 2 and 3 a.m. I want your colonized body to love my colonized body. Want your hurt self to say, I love you, not you love me. When the system asks me tribe question mark, I look for keywords like Mikasu, Peguis, Oji, Cree. Instead, I find jock, bear, otter. Treat me. All my trickster lovers are coded into booleans. If you're queer, click here. Congratulations, you're an Indian. Folkfest tribologies are indoctrinated through Shambhalan shaman genealogies. I'm a two-spirit too, they say, because I feel like it. See, say, feeling Indian is a whole lot more than ayahuasca acid trips. White queers filter me on Grindr through deracialized preferences, no femme, whites only, mask format fit, no feeling historical, please don't shame me. Invisibility is a preference I've adapted to. Your sexology is my hauntology. Ghost dancing on the algorithm. Google Translate all go land back. My body is a riddle of stories that spell out SURVIVAL. I've merged from the grave into the machine. Boo, don't lean on me. TF question mark, MF question mark. I guess all I have left to say is, don't you love the ghosts you see in me, grinding out the Menem tribe? So I thought I'd read one of the maybe earlier poems, one of the first poems that premiered in this anthology, but also one of the earlier ones I've written for it. It's maybe a bit of a heartbroken love story full of nostalgia. And it's called Kundera Has the Answers for Nostos Ergos Indians. Installing Kundera software check parameters question mark weight exceeded heaviness of being please wait installed. An ornamental reindeer tucked away in a cardboard box labeled December only reminds me that sadness is the backlash of a string pulled tightly then cut. Who will I talk to now? Question mark. I fall asleep holding on to a body pillow that smells of American Crew pomade. My sheets are steeped with a natural cologne, the musk of underarm hair, and the smoke from a peach cigar we panhandled for at a convenience store the very first time we met. There is a greased print of a kiss glossed in EOS, here, and here. The indents of my finger tingle when I recall the nervous sweat that dribbled into my palm. Now I attribute these tingles to having drunk too much aspartame, rye and die. I don't want to beg forgiveness and continually seek permission. I am sorry. I am so RE question mark. It's the funniest thing I keep on learning, that nostalgia always stings. And here's the last one from the collection called The Indian River Phoenix. Initiation virtual reality request sequence 101 decolonial love sequence 2.0 beginning initiating club sequence VR request 1001101 dancing scene begin. We only know love at night, when the days of booze makes us expert orators, when there is liberty to touch, when we can fool ourselves into wanting to become each other as real lovers often do. Don't look, you said. I said, shh. Let me bend you like a spoon, reflecting you. Here I am, my own private Idaho rerunning. I'm you. Who's River Phoenix, and don't I have a fucked up face? Question mark. We blow each other, half atop a love seat, half atop a kitschy coffee table while the world is asleep, not knowing the shine of two men who found each other in a virtual space. November 4th, 2317, hey, what's up? November 4th, 2318, hey, not much you. November 4th, 2319, wanna meet up? Question mark. November 5th, 0221, leaving fame now, you? Question mark. November 5th, 0223, let's meet. November 5th, 0224, I'm DTF. November 5th, 0225, what? Question mark. November 5th, 0226, down to duck. And I have to keep on asking myself, are there sexual ethics in virtual worlds? Question mark. You vomit in your mouth, the bowl's colors it blue, spit it out into a red Solo cup. I think it's kind of pretty. Tell you, kiss me anyways. I don't really care. The acids in your mouth, they match the words in mine. Do you have protection? Question mark. I already took my prep, true. Vada, nanotechs in my C. Men, I guess we've all been fucking machines lately, question mark. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We need this fumbling around in the cyber dark. Light me, share me, tweet me, I vibrate to say I love you, let's fuck, LOL, KK. We scurry beneath a knitted see-through bathrobe, the pattern, the light, a neon sign. The Cambrian unfee across the street makes our skin a waffle gradient. That light green of lone processing, man, it really makes my collarbones pop. And when you came, I'd have thought you were dying, man, your eyes adrift, scrying. Do you feel the pulse throbbing in the bone? Ah, well. Go to sleep, dream of sheep, and curl your toes. Relax, hold me still, while my ass is static. Electric bubbles and enzymes grind between our spines, and in the morning, chest crusted, Gargolian stone, sex and candy repeats. Adam Levine keeps asking me who's lounging in his chair, and I don't fucking care. Dried Craig's Craigle on my skin. The salt of his rue absorbs in the lining of my mouth. There you are, here I am, are you there? In multitudes of millions and infinite cells decomposing in the membranes of my cheeks, and I, so dreary, so bleak, a wreck. And I only then noticed, bone stiff, that our makeshift bed was of the pull-out kind. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today, listening to some Indigiqueer Two-Spirit poetry, and for lending me your ears, your hearts, your energy, and love. I'd like to thank Poets House for having me on board. I'm so happy to be a part of this project. Again, to Talon Books and the book Full Metal Indigiqueer for publishing my very first book and having all the faith in me. And to everyone else who's read this book or my novel, Johnny Appleseed, or my forthcoming anthology, Love After the End, a two-spirit anthology of queer utopias. I'm just so entirely grateful. So thank you so much. Keep nerdy and keep on being queer. Love y'all.
If you've enjoyed these programs, please consider giving a contribution to Poets House. For more than 30 years, they've kept the door wide open to everyone for the joy of poetry. Recently, they have temporarily had to shut the door and are reeling from the financial implications. Please give, even a small donation if you can. Thank you.